I'm sure by now you all are well aware of the inevitable demise of our corrupt financial system, and a lot of people are speaking out, telling others to protect your wealth with gold, Bitcoin, and silver. Now, Robert Kiyosaki mentioned this in his Twitter post, reaching out and telling people, and he's actually the best selling author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. Now, I don't want to focus too much on him in particular, but just the whole conversation about people speaking out and also why he would mention Bitcoin. And I wanted to hear your opinion on that. Do you think Bitcoin would also be a nice safe haven in times like this, or would it be just strictly precious metals, things with intrinsical value? So that is going to be the conversation of this video. I would love for you all to participate. Let me know what you think about him also throwing Bitcoin in the mix. Do you agree with that, or do you think that maybe it should just be something like precious metals, since Bitcoin or crypto in general has a lot more risk involved? Before we jump into this, if you do like silver and if you like watching silver stacking channels, well, you have an opportunity to win an ounce of silver every single month from just being a subscriber. I give a random ounce of silver away to one of my subscribers, one of my lucky subscribers, every single month. I'm also doing a big silver unboxing over the next week or so, and I'll be giving some of that silver away as well in celebration of hitting 55,000 subscribers. So may the luckiest stackers win. Now, Robert Kiyosaki warns of financial crisis, asked to save food, Bitcoin, gold, and silver. Now, the food part is, I think, it almost go unsaid, but honestly, a lot of people probably, and it's crazy to think about this, but a lot of people are probably still oblivious to the severity of the situation. A lot of people want to trust the government, but things are getting very bad, very, very quickly, and a lot of people aren't prepared. And the worst part is a lot of people aren't prepared financially. Um, and I think a lot of that has to do with, we have to be realistic here, right? It's easy to say, save your money, but a lot of people don't have money to even save in the first place, living paycheck to paycheck. Probably a lot of them are in debt, heavy debt. Some of them probably don't even have a single dollar to save, and if as soon as they get that dollar, it's spent on gas or food or whatever. So the situation is probably a lot more extreme, looking at certain individuals that don't have their priorities straight, or just the ignorant ones that don't want to listen to the truth or can't even acknowledge the truth. So I wanted to go into this whole conversation, and hear what you think about this, because anytime someone, a public figure, comes out and mentions, especially saying silver, right? Usually they would say gold or precious metals, but for him to even say silver is pretty interesting. And I covered a video yesterday talking about Jim Rogers, right? One of the a billionaire, multi-billionaire, also mentioning silver, right? He's bullish on silver. He came out and mentioned that last week. So let's jump into this article. I have not read it yet. I wanted to save it for the video. I'm mainly just curious if he breaks down why he said silver as well. So Robert Kiyosaki, the writer of the best-selling personal finance book Rich Dad Poor Dad and financial influencer, took to Twitter and warned his followers of the impending global financial crisis and asked them to save food, Bitcoin, and precious metals. So um, Robert Kiyosaki highlighted that in the light of the World Economic Forum being conducted as Davos, Switzerland, it is clear that the world is on the brink of one of the greatest financial collapses since World War II. He further said that the world leaders might take desperate measures that might lead to a warlike situation, and people should start saving up on necessities like food, ammunition, and stores of value like Bitcoin and precious metals. And he specifically says gold and silver, right? So here is the tweet that he posted on March 23rd. Davos, Switzerland, IMF warns world faces greatest financial challenges since World War II. Global disaster has been coming for years. Desperate leaders will do desperate things. World war coming? God have mercy on us. Save gold, silver, Bitcoin, food, guns, and bullets. Now, I definitely could agree that being prepared is much better than being unprepared. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best, especially with, food, and precious metals, guns, bullets, all that stuff is definitely the safest play, especially since things are a lot more severe and extreme than I'm sure a lot of us even can fathom, what's going on behind the scenes. But a lot of people, unfortunately, are just going to think we're all just wearing tinfoil hats. Um, and a lot of people just are going to get a shocking reality check, to say the least. Now, this is the interesting part, though, and this is kind of why I wanted to bring this to light, because um, this is not the first time Kiyosaki has supported Bitcoin as a good store of value. Previously, also through his tweets, he shed light on the various pros of Bitcoin as a store of value. And he even mentioned that Bitcoin is the future of money. He said, why crashes? Well, his typing, he has a lot of typos. But anyways, his crashes are good, or why crashes are good. Rich dad taught his son and me, your profit is made when you buy, not when you sell, which is a good point. But Bitcoin is the future of money, he says. And that's why I will back the truck when the bottom is in. Maybe 17K or lower, 11K. Time to get richer is coming. Take care. Now, we can all argue whether Bitcoin is the future of money or even if Bitcoin's a good investment. I've been investing into Bitcoin since 2016. I'm very aware of it. I understand how it works, the blockchain, decentralized platform. I understand all that. And Bitcoin is definitely safer than the US dollar, any financial system. Automatically, just since it's decentralized and the blockchain, how it works, how it stores every transaction publicly. That's why banks tried to do shady stuff in the past with Bitcoin, JP Morgan, but they get caught. Also, like Bitcoin or crypto in general, because when you at least keep your crypto on a cold wallet, it's offline. Nobody can touch it. They can't hack it. So, but is it replacing the dollar? A lot could argue that as well. I'm sure a lot of you already use crypto just as much, if not more, than the U.S. dollar or whatever your fiat system is. Since you could buy Bitcoin basically anything nowadays. But regardless, you can you know save your money or keep it safe whatever way you want, Bitcoin or precious metals, regardless. Um, at least you're preparing. Now, I do think that it is good to diversify into both, since both are used for different things. Precious metals more of a store of value for for the long haul, but since crypto is easily used on the internet, it's kind of like the best of both worlds, right? Because your precious metals, you can't buy something with some gold and silver like a car right now, but Bitcoin you could. You can buy everyday necessities. So it's kind of there's pros to having both, if you see what I'm saying. Now, anyways, he says, why will Bitcoin win? Because America is led by the three stooges. Stooge one is President Biden. Stooge two, Treasurer Yellen. Stooge three, Chairman Powell. Now, this is pretty funny because right up here, they call him Federal Chairman Jeremy Powell when it's Jerome Powell. But um, anyways, this article has a lot of typos. But anyways, one of his latest posts on Twitter encouraged buying Bitcoin during the dip and not falling for the fear, uncertainty, basically panic selling. Now, I don't want this article or this video to be about why you should buy Bitcoin. I just made a video the other day talking about how Coinbase might be taking all of their users' crypto, and they can legally do that if they file bankruptcy, which there's talk about that. So you need to transfer your crypto into a cold wallet. But regardless, I wanted to focus this video on silver, right? People coming out, and even gold as well. People coming out publicly that have a platform, that have a voice mentioning gold and silver. And that's the whole point of my channel, at least, right? To bring as many people over to the world of silver or even precious metals as a whole as I can, because once or if I successfully do that, I've just saved that person from, leaving their money in their bank account just rotting away. And I think it is cool that at least people are coming out and mentioning silver. Now, when you're coming at it from this angle, I don't know if they just took some of his tweets and maybe he has other tweets, but it looks like this guy is basically just like shilling for Bitcoin, which I wouldn't really agree with. At least show some context, but regardless, at least he has good intentions, I hope. But as long as people are even just aware, at least they have a choice, right? And that's the thing that kind of sucks. And another reason why I make so many videos trying to educate people about precious metals is because you have the person that knows about silver And if they don't want to invest, that's their choice. But you also have the people that don't know, right? The people that don't even know that there's another alternative to preserve their wealth. That don't know. Those people don't even have a choice. A lot of them are just oblivious, clueless, and that's the person that I feel bad for. And like when you hear Wall Street Silver say we are the 0.999%, that couldn't be any more true. I genuinely think that people that invest in the precious metals are the only ones that truly get it, that where it clicks. Because if you think that stocks or keeping your money in your bank accounts even somewhat of an option, then you really just don't get it. It really just doesn't make sense. Anything that's pegged to the dollar. I don't want to, I don't want to just push that because we talk about that on a daily basis. But I wanted this video to be more specifically about public figures coming out talking about silver, and also what you think about Bitcoin being in the conversation as well, along with silver and gold. What do you think about that? And also, I guess we could throw this as a conversational piece in this video is about preparing. Are you stacking up on food and guns and bullet ammunition, precious metals? What does that look like for you? But anyways, yeah, to wrap this video up, love for you to participate. Also remember that I give a free ounce of silver away every month to one of my subscribers, because I love you all. I love everyone that supports the channel. I appreciate you all. Also, stay tuned for that silver unboxing. I'm really excited for it. Got some good stuff coming, and I'm excited for you all to have an opportunity to win some of it as well. It's so cool when I give some silver away and the person like will email me and send me pictures or tell me like how crazy, because a lot of you guys do just buy basic coins, generic coins, and I understand that. But when you get one of these, pandas or one of the crazy coins I give away, it changes your entire perspective on high premium silver. Now, I'm not saying you should go that route, but sometimes just buy something that looks cool. I'm not saying that should be, the majority of your portfolio, but sometimes, have fun with it. If you want to buy an expensive coin you think looks cool, I mean, one of the main rules is buy what you like. Because when you buy what you like, you'll never make a bad purchase. But I don't know. I love doing giveaways. I love giving back, and I love seeing you all happy as well and excited. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Hope you all enjoyed it. Link to this article will be in the description. Check out my latest videos. Got some good stuff, a lot of cool stuff as well. Thanks for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.